gonna put my dick out. Mom finds out her teen daughter is a psycho killer. And they both got dreads. I might crack the mom.
Miramar Police Department.
Yeah.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm waiting for my sister to go over there. What happened? What happened?
They're African. Hold on. Can y'all hear it?
Zero says get to IT boy fo I take lunch breaks away hurry and get.
Be quiet, nigga, if I knock you out.
I just here to speak to you over here for a second.
Oh, Lord.
I am black.
Right
They
now
being
there's an
racist towards your
investigation,
people.
And I guess it's your daughter.
Yeah, that's my
Your
daughter.
daughter, her name came up. So we have to keep everybody out of apartment.
Police
Damn.
arrived at the home of 17-year-old Christy Parisienne, where her mother was informed that Christy had become involved in a strange and violent incident.
Jesus.
About an hour earlier, officers had discovered the body of an 18-year-old boy named Dwight Grant near a nearby apartment complex, brutally stabbed to death.
He cheated. Watch. I bet you that's why she cooked this nigga. He cheated. Watch. He
Can
cheated.
you guys go back inside for me? Can you go back inside, please?
Did that mom do? Okay.
Just do as I ask, please.
Passengers have been taken into custody in the murder of 18-year-old Dwight DJ Grant.
After a body was found there, Local 10's Andrew Perez is live with
for this 18-year-old from Miramar High School, and instead, officers found a body.
As new clues surfaced and the investigation continued,
I gotta watch what I
police
say.
uncovered a hidden conflict between Dwight and 3 of his classmates from Miramar High
Damn,
School.
they whooping his ass.
Officers needed to track all 3
Who's
of them
this nigga on the
as
right?
quickly as possible to figure out what had really happened, what each of their roles was, and more importantly, why. But what detectives were about to learn
Damn,
about
that
how
nigga
this
bald.
murder
You know they
happened,
gonna catch him.
why it happened, and just how complicated it truly was, turned out to be far more shocking than anyone expected.
You can't get away with nothing. There's cameras everywhere.
You had to sit on the chair to talk about your son getting cooked, ma'am? Not cooked. Oh my God.
Everything started on a Sunday evening, on October 17th in Broward
Damn, that
County,
means she had
Florida.
sex, bro. I had
A
sex
nurse
at
named
16,
Marlene
nigga.
Emile noticed something was very wrong. Her 18-year-old son, Dwight Grant, who most of his friends called DJ,
Nobody
hadn't come
called this
home
nigga
that
that.
day. DJ wasn't the kind of kid who disappeared without saying anything. He was responsible, focused on school, and always kept his family informed.
That
His
sound like
sudden
me.
silence was completely out of character. This was the beginning
Besides
of a
the communication.
terrifying mystery for his family. No matter how hard they tried, no one could get in touch with DJ. He wasn't answering calls, he wasn't with any of his friends, and no one had seen him. By Monday morning, the worry exploded. DJ didn't show up to any of his classes, something that never happened. His teachers noticed immediately, his friends noticed, and his family knew something was seriously wrong. His family and friends checked every place
on,
he
man,
might have
just
gone,
chill.
called every person he might have been with, drove through neighborhoods, handed out flyers. Nothing. Police even went to the high school, hoping someone there might know where he'd gone. Officers spoke to students one by one. At this point, even the smallest detail could be the clue they needed.
Anxiety and depression, so like he would.
He has anxiety?
No, I have
Okay,
anxiety.
so he will check on you. Do you know the girl that he's talking to or trying to talk to?
No,
No, does he have a girlfriend?
not to my knowledge, no.
No? Okay.
Damn. So he ain't got no women.
So you.
Who is
you
this
haven't
nigga?
seen him What's up, man?
Who the fuck is this nigga?
Everything good? Okay. Okay, so you haven't spoken to him.
Nigga, all of the
since-
camera.
Is this his
Jump
behavior?
on ass out the
Is
chair.
he good? He's a good kid.
He's a good kid. He doesn't drink.
That's what I'm saying. We ain't asked her all
He
that.
goes out. He has a plan. He goes out with his friends. He calls literally all of us all the time to let us know like what's up, how you are.
Okay. All right.
To everyone who knew him, DJ was quiet, calm, and spent most of his free time gaming. He wasn't
That
the
nigga
type to
sound
get
like
into
me.
fights, he didn't cause trouble, and he had zero history of reckless behavior.
Besides
Nothing in his
reckless
past
behavior, that sound like
suggested
me.
he'd ever disappear or end up involved in something dangerous. The search for DJ continued through Tuesday of that same week. Then, around 2 p.m., while officers were canvassing the area near Sherman Circle North, a quiet neighborhood in Miramar before all this,
Let me
they
pick
made
out
the
my,
worst discovery
my
imaginable.
goatee real quick, y'all.
Hidden in the bushes beside an
Damn,
apartment
what type of quality
building,
is this,
police
man?
found
PS2?
the body of a young man.
Let me know when it's up. I'm not cooking.
The body was found just outside the apartment building where DJ lived.
Can I see?
All that time, he had been there, right
He was
near his own
decomposing?
home.
Damn.
Officers were led to the body by scattered bloodstains on the sidewalk. From an initial examination, the body had 2 fatal stab wounds, one to the neck and one to the chest.
Damn.
A knife
How
was
would a
also
person
found
survive that?
nearby, hidden
And
in
they
the
left the
bushes
knife?
next to the body.
Can you go back inside, please? Don't. Just do as I ask, please. minutes, an officer will come talk to you. Go back inside. Listen, I can't answer anything right now. I just need you to go inside the apartment and stay there till I can get somebody to come and speak to you, please. Listen, what did I just ask? Just give
what
us
I'm
a
saying.
few
Who is
minutes
this
and
nigga?
somebody will come and talk to you. Just give me a few minutes. Go ahead and go inside.
After speaking with DJ's
Random
family and asking
black
them to remain
African nigga
patient,
just randomly in the
officers
camera.
immediately
I just wanna,
blocked
like,
off the
get your
area
ass out the
surrounding
camera, man.
body and
It's
began
a crime
processing
scene.
the
What you
scene for
doing?
evidence. 4 officers were on scene working
what
to
is that?
secure the area, search for evidence, and confirm the identity of the victim as quickly as possible.
Does this all happen? I feel.
Is this on the highest quality it could be on? What? Premium? Let me guess. Oh, try 1 month for $0 ad free. Hold on, y'all. YouTube Premium. Hold on, y'all.
This all happen aquí abajo.
Aquí abajo. Sí. Ahí abajo del stairwell que está ahí había mucha sangre. And you can see that probablemente están tratando de limpiarlo. Hay una cámara aquí. Hay 2 cámaras aquí. Y hay una cámara en esa esquina donde lo
When
tiraron.
did this all happen?
Sunday.
On Sunday, he went missing Sunday.
Miramar is a quiet, close-knit community where news spreads fast. So when word got out about the brutal discovery of an 18-year-old's body, tips started pouring in almost
Stream too
immediately.
fast. I will.
Several people came to police headquarters, hoping the information they had might help. Among them was a woman who walked into the lobby holding her teenage niece's phone. She wanted to tell police about a private group chat that had caught her attention. At the time, officers had no idea that this small piece of information would end up being the key to solving the entire case.
Can you just give me a brief rundown? I'm so sorry.
I know I've seen on the news that they found a body over by Sherman Circle, and they keep showing a picture of the kid that goes to Miramar High, saying they can't guarantee that it's him, basically, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
But on my niece's phone, all the texts are coming through that they're her friends. There's people from school there, and they know it's him. I just came here because my niece was telling me that she had got these texts from this girl yesterday from the modeling, and she said it was the most traumatizing day of her life when she seen him yesterday, which would have been Sunday.
Yeah.
So in my mind, 1 and 1, I'm not saying she did anything, but I'm not saying I can't come here and not show you either, because she keeps saying
tells everybody in the
how many people she's killed and she's in the gang.
I mean, and it could be just to be, cool or to be tough.
But you never know.
It's like,
And the same thing, I don't want the text messages here. I don't want them
To
to
just-
show my niece's. I don't want her.
Like
I don't want
her
her
to
name.
associate
Right.
with, okay.
By the next day, Wednesday, the victim's identity was finally confirmed. The body belonged to DJ Grant, the Miramar High School student who had been reported missing.
And Nicole, there are still so many more questions than answers at this hour. Our officers came out here because they were helping the search for this 18-year-old from Miramar High School, and instead, officers found a body in the bushes.
Now, police had to start putting the broken pieces of the puzzle together. The evidence from the crime scene, and more importantly, the group chat that the woman had brought to them. Inside the chat, police found disturbing messages linked to 3 teens, 3 names that within hours would become central to the investigation. 17-year-old Andre Dexter Clements.
That nigga haircut fucked up.
16-year-old Jaslyn Smith. And
she need her fucking hair done.
17-year-old Christy Parisian.
And she chopped.
Without wasting any time, officers began tracking them down. Christy was the first person police went to.
Miramar Police Department. How you doing, ma'am?
So, right now there's an investigation, and I guess it's your daughter.
Yeah, that's my daughter.
Who was her mom? Hold on, her mom hold on.
What we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to keep you out of the house for now.
Me?
Yes. Nothing has to do with you personally, but we have to keep everybody out of our
Lock in Mike, brothers,
There's
chill.
Anybody else in there that's in there?
No, the sister, she's at work right now.
But nobody else is inside?
No, only
What, you
12 of us.
got shoes on? Okay.
So, we have detectives that are going to get a search warrant.
Okay.
So right now, we're just going to make sure nobody's inside, and then we're going to close the door. And then we're going to wait for the warrant to get here. And then,
When I can come back.
When who?
When I can come back, no?
As soon as you're done with the search warrant, then
Today,
go back
no?
in.
can I take my phone to call my sister?
I don't know why she got AirPods in, plus mask, and glasses on inside the house.
Because I'm working on her to
Well, right now at this point, we already gave you, notice that nobody can go back inside.
Can you take my phone for me? This is right there. By the way, you see my phone right there?
We really got to follow protocol.
At this point, officers didn't have a warrant, so they wouldn't allow Christy's mother to go inside the house. She waited outside with them until another law enforcement member arrived with a warrant. While they were waiting, she told them that earlier that day, Christy had left her a voice message about the murder. Because of that, they changed course and retrieved the phone so the message could be played.
Hold on. Apparently, someone got murdered. Let's check her phone. Maybe like I said, she definitely caught this nigga cheating. Check his body. I bet you he don't have a phone on him.
I'll be back home, and I will have my phone so they can find phone. So, okay.
By now,
apparently somebody got
the police
murdered.
had already spoken with Christy at the station. Her mother wasn't able to provide any additional information. The officers informed her that no one from the family was allowed to leave.
So are you going to be around here? Are you sticking around here? Or are you leaving?
Leaving where?
You're not going anywhere, right?
No, I was going to the police station.
No, I mean right now.
I'm looking for my sister to go to the police station because my sister drives.
The next person on the list was Jaslyn Smith. The officers tracked her down and managed to find her around 11 p.m. that same night. Outside her family's
Damn,
apartment,
she looked
they
40.
spoke
She's
with her
16?
while her mother was present.
Damn.
Did you hurt this person? No, I didn't. Because I didn't hit you or anything. I was just told to push him and make sure he stayed in the corner.
I don't know exactly what happened. You're telling me that you were told to do something? I don't know what you did. I don't know what you didn't do.
Damn, she looked like a jailbird.
She was told to keep him in a corner.
Andre.
Okay.
Andre told me.
Damn. All the cops that do pull up on niggas. Didn't even tell you a sentence and you already snitching. You were caught on camera. You were one of the 3 people that put this nigga in a corner or some shit. So it's a wrap for you. I ain't gonna lie. It's a wrap.
That somebody had pissed him off. That somebody was messing with somebody else's girl or something. It had to do with some type of chick. And that he was upset and that he needed some backup for his fight.
Oh. So this nigga, I forgot the other nigga name, so I'm guessing he was messing with Andre's girl. I'm thinking he was messing with Andre's girl, which is the other girl, and that nigga then called a group of his niggas to fuck him up, basically. I ain't gonna lie, doing all this over a girl, come on, gang. So many women I heard, like, niggas that do this is boneheads. I wish a nigga would try to kill me over a girl. Nigga, I kill everybody plus the girl. Boy, think you gonna take my life just because I'm trying to talk to your girl? Nigga, your girl was looking at me. I don't speak to women unless they speak to me first. I'll be damned if a nigga try to take me out just because I look at this girl. Nigga, your girl was looking at me.
Jaslyn had been told to trap DJ in the stairwell. Andre needed backup for the fight, which was
And he looked like type of nigga that crash out over a girl that don't want this nigga.
apparently over a girl,
Look at
Andre's
his haircut.
ex, who was now involved with
Over your ex?
DJ.
You guys don't have to stay here. You do not have to talk to me.
Are you going to arrest my
No,
child?
I'm not going to arrest your child. I want to hear what she has to say, but I wanted to reiterate because I said it to you. And
Watch this cop sitting on the floor, man. Get your ass
Dress
up.
in all black and follow him.
Andre?
I want to do rag and everything. He just said, do this for me. Just help me out with a fight. We're fine. We walked all the way there.
That nigga a bitch. He couldn't get it done himself.
And Chrissy was there.
He know he'd get his ass whooped.
Chrissy had seduced him from what I know.
Chrissy seduced. She not even all that to be trying to seduce niggas. Like don't call Jitty on, but nigga, I'm 18. She's 17. She's not even all that. She's about a cool 6. What the fuck? And nigga, you let her
I was trying to just pretend and forget that it didn't happen. I already knew that if something like this was going to happen, I already knew the cops were going to show up sooner or later. And I already started preparing myself for the worst, Mom.
What do you mean by preparing yourself for the worst?
If they send me away, Mom.
According to her, the mastermind behind the whole murder was Andre. He even picked out the colors of the clothes, and the plan was just a fight. Jaslyn clearly tried to downplay her own role.
Why'd you bring a girl with you then? Like, I know women can fight, but why'd you have to bring... Why couldn't you just go yourself, gang? That's how I know he a bitch. He had to bring a whole crew with him just to fight one nigga.
Hour, the officers and even her mother,
you could have at least brought one other nigga. You brought two more?
From her words, shocking them to their core. Things her 16-year-old daughter had done were far beyond what her mother could have imagined.
40.
Detectives were still putting the pieces together with no clear reason to make an arrest. But Jaslyn knew what was coming. She knew there was no escape.
I personally would never let that happen to me, though.
She had already prepared herself for the worst.
Because by everything I've already said, I'm an accomplice. And I know this, but I'm sorry.
Come here. I can't. Come here.
The female officer at the scene can be seen briefly laughing when Smith lets out a sigh. But there's nothing funny about what's happening. A teenager has been killed and Jaslyn has just admitted...
I mean, it kind of is. Like, you let yourself get manipulated by your friend. That shit is kind of funny. Like, I'm the type of nigga that laugh if you told me your peoples died. I'm one of them type of people. Like, don't tell me that you cried at... Don't tell me that you cried at this funeral. Don't let me see you crying at a funeral. I ain't gonna lie. I had to hold in some laughter at... Never mind. I had to hold... the first funeral I ever went to, I had to hold in some laughter. I'm not gonna lie. Do not let me see you crying. Don't... Yo, bro. Yo, bro, don't let me see that. Don't let me see that. And then you crying, like you could have just told this nigga no. If he tried to kill you, call the police. That's on you. Your dumb ass got hooked up in this. Now you finna go to jail. What this nigga?
Did her role in what happened. She's now given police a motive. Andre had found himself in the middle of a high school love triangle between DJ and his ex-girlfriend.
And it's your ex, nigga.
Thoughts started, and the plan began to take shape. A plan that would need help. Before Sunday, before any of this began, Andre had reached out to her. He told her about the planned fight and the help he needed. Now sitting in a police car beside her mother, the officer asks Jaslyn to walk them through everything, step by step, starting from that moment.
So I'd like for you to kind of tell me, step by step, on how everything occurred.
Damn, both these officers big as shit.
Sunday, before he came over.
Who's here?
Andre.
Andre's from school also?
Yes. Before he ever came over, he told me Friday, I believe it was Friday, that he had a situation that he needed to deal with, and he was wondering if I could help him out with a fight. Me knowing that I used to fight in elementary and used to be a bad kid-ish outside of school, I'd agreed because he's a good friend of mine, and like, it's just a fight.
No, but the thing is, it don't matter if it's just a fight or any of that. If my man said, yo, bro, can you help me with this fight? No. Go handle that fight your own, bro. You was a grown-ass man. I'm not helping you with no goddamn fight, boy. Not helping you with no fight. You was a grown man. I wouldn't ask nobody, bro, can you help me with this fight? No, if a nigga told me he want to scrap, he issued a challenge, I'm going to go finish it. Luckily, I've never been issued a challenge in high school. Nobody ever tried to fight me. But if a nigga did try to fight me, I would show up. I don't care. I'm going to show up with my mans, yeah. But he's not hopping in the fight. I'm going to tell him, bro, it don't matter. If I'm getting beat up, do not hop in the fight. Let me get beat up, bro. Because I'll run the ones again and I'm whooping them. Just let me, if it look like I'm losing, let me lose. Let me be a grown man and take my loss. Don't hop in just because this nigga beating me up.
He has said he was going to...
This nigga Andre a bitch. He couldn't handle the fight himself?
6. He came over at least 6:45, close to 7 o'clock.
Okay.
And he had proceeded to tell me the whole scenario of, we're going to get dressed in all black. You're going to wear clothes that you don't care about. You're gonna wear gloves, you're gonna wear do-rag. I know the whole layout of the building.
Andre already knew that Jaslyn had a reputation for fighting when she was younger. That was exactly why he chose her. He even picked out what Jaslyn should wear, telling her to wear gloves and protect her hair. Jaslyn's account helps clarify the days leading up to the murder, but one thing stands out. She repeatedly tries to downplay her role, presenting herself as someone who was merely influenced rather than involved. A claim that within minutes would be completely undermined by a small slip she made.
We had gotten dressed, we had prepared. My mom had gotten home. We had told her that we were going to go on a walk. He was explaining to me that the person that me and him were going to fight with, because he was going to seduce, had messed with a girl that he knew and had, essentially from what I know.
Whoa. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. The nigga that got killed, don't tell me cuz raped her? Hold on, man.
And on the way there, he's telling me exactly where we're going to walk.
She just said that the nigga Andre was going to try to fight this dude because essentially
a girl that he knew.
Wait a minute.
Because he was going to seduce, had messed with a girl that he knew and had, essentially from what I know.
So what they saying is, whatever the nigga that died name is, he raped this girl. Okay, now I understand what you're saying, Andre. You could have just went by yourself, you slide wearing bitch.
And on the way there, he's telling me
you got no mask,
exactly
nothing.
Where we're going to walk, exactly how we're going to walk, exactly what we're gonna do, and we're gonna wait for a signal. And I was like, okay, it's just a fight. But immediately when we got in there, we had walked over to where the staircase stairwell was, while he was telling me to move this way to avoid a camera.
And you still ended up in the camera.
We had walked up the stairs while Chrissy stayed downstairs and made a call. Me and him were upstairs. He's just talking to me. We're relaxed, we're chill. And then he got a signal for Chrissy to walk downstairs. And he had a weapon with him. He told me to hold the weapon. We had gloves on at this time still. We had walked down the stairs. He had approached the boy, and Chrissy had moved back and walked down the stairs full.
Did you know this boy or no? Okay.
When boy tried to make a run with it, run for it after Andre approached him and was like, yeah, we have a problem. He has me standing behind. Chrissy looked at me and he made a run for it, and I'm like, okay, weapons just for intimidation, I'm gonna put this down. I ran and I helped Andre to tackle him and put him onto the ground.
Jaslyn uses the word weapon. Even though she's detailed and specific
almost
every other part of her story, she keeps this part vague. We already know DJ was found with 2 stab wounds, so whatever the weapon was, it clearly wasn't a gun. What that weapon actually
he definitely can't afford no gun.
Was, and why Jaslyn avoided
nigga
naming
named
it,
Dwight
becomes
call
clear
this nigga DeAndre
later in the interview. And it's something that will shock you.
Andre asked for the weapon.
Why did the niggas that say play the video leave when I started playing the video? These niggas, bro, I'm gonna kill.
After explaining
these niggas are stupid.
He was going to kill the other boy. He had asked for the weapon, and I just handed it to him because I'm like, I don't know about this, but I'm like, okay, maybe you're joking because me and Andre are playful. We like to mess around.
I mean, he has a weapon.
We're just very like sibling type.
But this time, nothing felt like a joke. The weapon he used, the level of planning involved, his behavior, and the sheer intensity of the violence he unleashed all point to the same conclusion. This was a planned killing, not a spontaneous act.
That's what I'm saying.
He proceeded to take out small weapon and attempt to stab me. And he was failing, and I was just like, okay, I didn't see it because I'm holding his legs. So I'm in a position where I'm holding both of his legs and I'm wrapped around his under torso, and I just feel poking right here.
Jaslyn claims she didn't know Andre's full plan, but she did admit that she helped holding DJ down even after the stabbing began. As disturbing as that is, Jaslyn never stopped or showed regret during the attack. Not when DJ was begging for help.
I ain't gonna lie, she couldn't hold me down.
In and out of consciousness
I would have elbowed her in the nose. She couldn't hold me down, boy.
Another smaller weapon.
I would have slugged both of them niggas out.
And he stabbed him right here. Also, the boy was just like, "You're gonna kill me. Just choke me out or like end it."
He gay.
Going in and out.
DJ knew he was dying. Under the pressure and pain he was in, he begged Andre to choke him and end it quickly. Andre ignored him and stabbed him again.
So you's a grown man, dying, and you telling this man, choke me and end it. I would have spit in that nigga face and are you serious? So your dying last wishes are choke me. Come on, gang. I don't care that this nigga died. But at the same time, you's a man at the end of the day. You better go out fighting. Like I said, you better, you know what I'm saying? You better elbow that big bitch that's holding you down. You better not let her just hold you down like they use a man. And I'm not even saying that he's stronger than the woman or nothing, but you could have did something. It's just two niggas. The Chrissy girl, she not doing shit but just watching. DeAndre would have caught a kick, or she said she was holding the nigga legs and arms, I think. So I'm guessing she was like behind, she was like wrapped around the nigga, holding his arms and all that. But I would have headbutt the fuck out of her nose. I'll be damned. I'm doing everything, nigga. I'm biting teeth. I'm biting forehead meat. I'm chewing on concrete, spitting at niggas. I'm doing all types of. You not finna just kill me just cause. I don't give a damn what I did. I could be the most heinous criminal in the world. I'm not going down without a fight. I'm doing something crazy. You gonna be missing an ear. Like, what's his name? The nigga that Mike Tyson fought. You gonna be missing an ear. I'm gonna chew your fingers. I'm gonna do something.
After that, DJ went unresponsive. He stopped struggling and tragically died at the scene. In Jaslyn's version of events, she says she was told to do what she was assigned without asking questions. As the confrontation escalated, she says she didn't fight back because she was terrified of what might happen. Throughout her account, she places nearly all the blame.
If my man's put me in some hot shit like this, I ain't gonna lie. If my man's like, yo, bro, we're gonna get this fight, and for some odd reason, I go along with it, because like I always say, if my bro finna go do a fight, I'm gonna let him do that fight. I'm not coming to help you, bro. You's a grown man. Handle that fight. You could kill another grown man. Why would I go with you? That's overkill. Come on, man. But if my man's, if I go to help him out with something, and he asks me to hold the person, and he end up stabbing a person, killing a person, and now you got me in some hot shit, I'm gonna kill my man's. Cause why do you got me in this situation now? Now I'm an accomplice. Now I'm finna go to jail with you. I'm gonna kill you either out here or in prison. You're not finna get me in all that shit just because you got beef with a nigga. Go handle that yourself.
On Andre. That explanation mostly.
I'm not even gonna turn him in. I'm gonna turn him. I'm put him down.
In the middle of her story, she mentions a detail that seriously undermines her claim that she didn't know this was a murder plan, and instead places her right at the center of it.
Prior to this, he had told me that this was the first person he had ever killed.
Come on, guy.
Prior to this, he had told you?
When we were at the house, we were just talking about the whole plan of what to do.
But you just said you didn't know that he was. You thought it was just a fight. That's what she kept saying. She thought it was just a fight. Then now you telling me this nigga just told you, oh, this is the first person he had ever killed. Why does this nigga face look like that?
What was gonna happen, but he never told me that he was going to kill somebody until at this time. Like, this is the first person. I'll leave it here. I'll ask Chrissy. I'm gonna leave.
That single detail changes everything. It shows that Jaslyn knew about the murder plan long before it happened. Now her story starts to crack. It directly contradicts her earlier claim that she had no idea this was meant to be a killing. At this point, it's clear she was far more involved in both the planning and the decision.
Dug herself into a hole.
That's when the officer shifts the focus and asks about the weapon used in the attack.
I'm assuming it's a knife then that he had?
There is a knife and there is a
A longer what?
This nigga walking around with a machete.
Okay.
A knife is something that can be easily concealed, but a sword isn't.
This nigga
Hiding
lying.
something like that would be almost impossible.
You
It's
telling
hard
me
to
this nigga
believe
walking
that
around with a
Jaslyn
big
and
ass
Christy
Zelda
could have been
sword?
around Andre all that time without noticing the sword. Now detectives finally have enough pieces to start shaping a version of events that's much closer to the truth. But before moving forward, they still needed to make sure the physical evidence matched the story.
So you saw the big sword when he first showed up here in the first place?
I didn't see it exactly. I saw that there was a bag with it, and I was like, okay. Because somebody else had taken everything out of the house behind us, and I didn't know where that was.
What?
And I believe it was either in like a jacket with him, or with Chrissy in an extra jacket or in a bag with them.
Jaslyn could tell detectives were zeroing in on one key detail. She knew about the sword before they ever left the house, and that meant she knew the plan from the start. She tried to distance herself from it, saying that when they left, Andre grabbed a small knife and a larger sword, but she claimed she didn't actually see the sword at first and assumed it was already in the bag. Detectives weren't convinced. By now, there were too many gaps in her story. The teens believed they had pulled off the perfect crime. They killed someone in broad daylight in a tucked-away stairwell inside a busy apartment complex, avoided security cameras, and left no direct eyewitnesses. If the group chat messages hadn't...
Did this nigga just say broad daylight? What did he just say?
Broad daylight in a tuck. Teens believed they had pulled off the perfect crime. They killed someone in broad daylight and...
These niggas retarded, bro. Broad daylight? You're gonna commit a murder in broad daylight? Who does that? Like, that's what I be talking about. Niggas is stupid. Are you serious? Why you ain't do it another... What? Bro, 8 p.m. That's still, like, kinda light outside. Wait a minute. So, yeah, like he said, he got there around 6:45. That's still light as hell outside. Why are you committing at 19:45? So, nigga, that's 7:45. So at 7:45, you beating this nigga outside in broad daylight? And you thought you was gonna get caught on cameras?
In a tucked-away stairwell inside a busy apartment
But they got a
complex,
curfew?
avoided
Then you shouldn't be out there committing crimes.
No direct
Any nigga that got a curfew, you should not be committing crimes. Nigga, commit to them books.
eyewitnesses. If the group chat messages hadn't surfaced later, they might have gotten away with it. But
Stay your
everything
punk
started
ass
to
in the
fall
house.
apart after the attack. They dragged DJ's body into the bushes, packed the weapons and supplies into a bag, and returned to Jaslyn's complex. There, they made a serious mistake. In an open, grassy area, clearly visible from nearby apartments, they started a fire and burned the bloody clothes using gasoline.
Bro, these niggas. Everything they do is stupid. Now you lighting a fire next to it.
As they sat there, shaken, but still hoping they were in the clear, a security guard spotted them. In that moment, the cover-up ended, and he wasn't the only one watching. Another resident had seen them too and later told police exactly what she saw.
The two girls,
Oh,
they
who
were
was
just
that?
standing there, but they weren't moving much. The chubby girl, she was just like moving back and forth, but like standing in the same spot, but moving a little bit. And then the guy was moving around the fire, just
That's what I'm saying.
throwing more gasoline. I didn't see their face, but I saw their body shape. And seeing them
They asked ChatGPT how to murder somebody, and they gave him that bullshit bumfuck ass reason.
on
That entire scheme was bullshit. I could have planned that better. Not only be out there committing crimes.
the photos, you could picture them, especially the chubby girl. You could feel the traumatization from them.
She's definitely,
and you could feel like they were scared.
She's definitely a
But
Latino.
you could also feel like
Hola, baby.
they had that energy of
Let me
the
chill.
way
Niggas
of
got
thinking
killed.
like he deserved it. Like you could notice that.
Security camera footage from the apartment
bad.
complex backed up much of Jaslyn's story.
That long
The
curly
camera
hair.
showed
Hold
the
on,
three
man.
teens dressed entirely in black as
That's
they
a
approached the
weakness for a
stairwell
nigga,
where
man.
DJ was
Long
attacked.
curly hair.
One camera even captured DJ Grant's final moments. Another showed the teens dragging his body toward the bushes exactly as described. But as detectives reviewed everything more closely, cracks began to appear. Parts of Jaslyn's version didn't fully line up. Police seized the teens' phones and went through their messages. It didn't take long to find something that directly contradicted Jaslyn's claim that this was only meant to be a fight. One message revealed the true mindset behind the plan.
White DJ Grant was killed back in October.
Who is this nigga?
And for months now, the 3 teams that are accused in his case have been kept in jail.
All the evidence was clear. Within days, police moved in on all 3 suspects. Jaslyn Smith, Christy Parisian, and Andre Clements were all arrested. Each of them was charged as an adult. All 3 were charged with tampering with evidence and conspiracy to commit murder.
Damn.
Christy and Jaslyn were each charged with second-degree murder. Both eventually pleaded guilty and were sentenced to 25 years in prison, followed by an additional 10 years of probation. Andre Clements, who was 17 at the time, was considered the mastermind behind the crime and the one who delivered the fatal.
He's a dumbass mastermind. This nigga's a little mind. He's not a mastermind. This nigga retard. Let me not say I'm on Twitch. He's stupid, bro. He could have planned that way better. Daylight, come on, gang. You could have did it early as hell in the morning. Why are you doing it daylight? You had a girl seduce this nigga. You could have had it to where he went over to a late night link around like 3 in the morning trying to get some cheeks. It's 3 in the morning. Who's really gonna be looking outside? The first thing y'all fucked up doing it in broad daylight. That's where y'all messed up at. Second thing, going somewhere where cameras are taking pictures and recording. Doing it right in the staircase, right where niggas can see you do it. The third thing, y'all didn't take this nigga to a different spot or nothing. Y'all just cooked him right there in front of all them apartment buildings. The fourth thing, burning everything in broad daylight. Are you serious? You should have waited. Why did you do it on the same night?
Sword strike that killed DJ.
You should have waited at least 2 days before you started burning clothes, gang. Waited 2 days before you... Actually, you should have threw some clothes in a bag and then threw them in a dumpster. Somebody's random dumpster. And just... You could have disposed of them that way. Just throw random clothes in a dumpster. On trash day. Ain't nobody checking their trash. Especially if it's on the curb. They don't give a damn. You put that bag on the curb. They throw it away thinking it's just some dirty clothes.
He faced the most serious charge. First-degree premeditated murder. On February 18th, 2025, Andre Clements, now 20 years old, also pleaded guilty. He was sentenced to 40 years in prison, followed by a lifetime probation.
A caring, loyal, honest person would be there for you in a second and a heartbeat.
Wild Mike seems like you're experienced. No, they just stupid. Like I'm telling you, I could have planned that way better. Like I said, first off, this is how. Let me not even incriminate myself. Never mind. Well, actually, yeah. Let me get niggas the blueprint. This is how I would have committed. This is how I did. This is how in GTRP I would have got a nigga gone. Right. First thing, we're not texting on social media. We're not. Let's kill that right there. We're not texting on social media. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show up. And I'm going to tell you the plan. I'm going to tell you the plan. We're not writing it down. We're not texting it nowhere. Mike, can we watch another one? Another killer thing? I would have never told niggas the plan. Until we got there. I would have been like, yo, are you down to kill somebody with me? If they say yes, then when we get there, I'll tell them the plan. I'll already have the other people doing our things, right? So we'll get that going. We get there. Mind y'all, I'm going to... If I were to have a girl, like they said, have the girl seduce the nigga, I'm going to have her text this nigga, say, could you come over and crush at 3 or 4 in the morning, where niggas is not really up. 3 or 4 in the morning. That's the perfect time to commit that. 3 or 4 in the morning, you tell them, yo, have that girl text that nigga that to come over and all that, right? Then, after he pull up and all that, because he's thirsty. I know this is an African community. I know his mom is not letting him get no cheeks. So he's going to figure out a way to get out there and get it, right? So when he get there, the girl, she's going to try to seduce him. They're going to get in the room. We're going to walk in there and kidnap that nigga. Right? In GTRP. Definitely getting banned, bro. Just chill. We're gonna find some way. We're gonna have him drink something.
We're gonna do the Diddy method.
Not the Diddy method like that. But we're gonna get him a little sedated. You feel what I'm saying? Grab, take to a secluded area like an alleyway or something. Get the job done. Cover his mouth while we get the job done. Then after that, we're going to the clothes that we was just wearing, we're gonna take them, put them in a bag. We're gonna take that bag, like I said, we're either gonna put it in a dumpster where somebody's like on trash day. We're either gonna wait to trash day, put it in a dumpster. The most best thing we could do if we want to get rid of the clothes on that day, get rid of the like evidence and all that, dump it in somebody else's trash on trash day. Plan the event on trash day. I know what I'm doing. Wait, I don't know what I... Wait. Wait. Yo, hold on. Everybody, FBI, I'm just trolling. This is all from all the horror game. This is all the horror movies and all that. Everything I watch, every game I play. This is how I know this information. So if you want to get rid of it on that day, then you have to... Calling the cops, bro, just tell you have to plan it on the day with the trash. If you want to get rid of all the evidence, just straight on that day. Even though that's not advised, you have to wait a couple days. First, don't put the body in a bush. My nigga, somebody's gonna smell it. It's gonna decompose. That's his first mistake. You take that body, chop it, or if you don't feel like chopping it, put it into a bag. Like ball him, like roll him up or something. Put him into a bag, cover him in the tarp or something, roll it up, put it over your shoulder, and then drag it somewhere or walk it somewhere to like a field or something and throw him off in the field with a tarp over it. Preferably a green tarp or something if you can. Put him somewhere in some water. Don't put him in the bushes. People are going to smell that. But Dexter and Jeffrey Dahmer got caught. This information is too detailed. Bro, just chill. This is just, if I was in his shoes, this is what I would have did. Yeah, Dexter and Jeffrey Dahmer got caught because they stupid. They're not me. See, this is why I'm saying. This is why I say don't give me powers. I'm going to be a villain. If you put me in that situation where I had to get somebody gone, y'all wouldn't know about it. Next day, I was still streaming as Funny Michael. Y'all wouldn't know about it. I could have got somebody gone. And the reason why I know so much information because I've done it before. But you'll never know. Because I didn't get nobody gone, y'all. So yeah, that's how I would have got it done, things of that nature. And then, like I said, we're going to wait a couple days before we dispose of the evidence and all that. Boom. Nobody know a thing. They know he disappearing, but they, you know what I'm saying? They know he gone, but they wouldn't know. And I wouldn't burn the body because if you burn the body, it's going to have a smell to it. So you don't want to burn the body. You want to, like I said, put it in some water. But it might float to the top. So you might want to wrap something around it to where it floats to the bottom. Because unless it's if you want to dispose of it, take all the evidence, drive it somewhere far, or go somewhere far, travel somewhere far, dump it somewhere in some water, submerge him, wrap some bricks around this nigga, throw him in the water, throw the evidence in there as well. Let's get to the next video before I incriminate myself anymore. But that's how I would have handled that situation.